I'd like to take you on a trip down memory lane to share with you the journey that Haddon Training has been on. We're here today at Manton Grange, formerly Haddon Stud. Of course, Manton here for Haddon Stud was its last port of call before we transformed into Haddon Training. Haddon Stud originally started down in Dorset in 1981 with my parents, where we bred our own stallions, and the stud was really at its very embryotic state. I moved here in 1991, and I actually moved here with 80 horses and 6 stallions, and as you can imagine, we had a very busy time. Up until we moved until 2001, we were predominantly breeding national hunt and competition horses. The journey from its beginning to when the stud was closed in 2001 was a fantastic time and wonderful experience, and no better way of learning on the job. But as you can all imagine, I'm quite sure with the amount of horses that we had on the place, I couldn't do this on my own, and I needed a team of people. And the team of people was probably about 10 to make it run efficiently. Every one of those 10 staff actually played an integral part of the whole team. I expect you're all probably wondering how we then transformed into Haddon Training. Well, that wasn't actually by design. In 1996, I was offered a contract by the Training Enterprise Council to train our own staff, which was then for the NVQs. We then developed that, and when we actually closed the study in 2001, I think we had the grand total of about 20 learners. We were very fortunate that we had quite a lot of people actually wanting to come and work at the stud, youngsters who had an enormous amount of passion. But of course, passion doesn't last forever if they don't feel as though they're achieving anything. Therefore, the training had to come in, not only for them to feel as though they were fulfilling something and making progress. The training was obviously critical for us to be able to do a good job and look after the horses and keep our clients happy. I learnt over the 25 years of running the stud that the old adage of there is only one thing worse than having no staff, and that is badly trained staff, is 100% true. Of course, if this is to be a success, it is absolutely critical and so important that there is a genuine partnership, hopefully with a learner who is passionate to do the qualification, an employer who wants to develop that person and develop their business, and of course, a good quality training provider.
Having started with Haddon Training in the year 2000, we've used them for various parts of our training programs, with the young apprentices, with our transport managers, and also with some of our experienced staff.
They're very flexible, they understand the industry, and they do provide a really great support network. And I think if you were to think of Haddon, you would think of them supporting students through that journey, but us as employers and managers, I think they offer an equal level of support to us. Staff
like to go on training courses because they feel it develops their skills and develops new skills. And with the help of Haddon, we find that staff improve very, very quickly in the work, and it gives them confidence with their workmates and also with my clients.
The apprenticeship is our first choice of qualification within business admin and customer service. It provides an accredited qualification that can be used for a number of routes afterwards. We are continuing to encourage our existing staff to undertake the training.
The consistency, the very high standard, quality with a capital Q, all the way through, at all levels.
Over the last few years, the company has seen quite a bit of diversification into 2 different sectors, the animal care and the business sector. It was by design that the business sector qualifications were added to assist people in making their businesses a success, no matter what type of business, whether it be rural or working in a town, in a city, in a warehouse or in a hospital. Since we delivered our first 20 qualifications back in 2001, the company has now delivered nearly 2,500 qualifications. And in 2015, we will see 500 more achieved in all the different sectors that we offer. What a huge journey this has been.